Hey, yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Smart TCG, and today I'm going to be going over a deck that surprised a lot of us at the Orlando Regional Championship, and that is going to be Snorlax Control. Now, Snorlax Control has been a deck that has seen success in the past, mainly with Sander Wojcik piloting it to consistent top 8 finishes. However, this list is a little bit different, and I think is actually really good in this meta. This was piloted by some of the best players in the game, like Isaiah Williams, Azul Garcia Grego, Grant Manley, Daniel Altavilla, Caleb Gettimer, and more. So this is clearly one of the most powerful decks in the format, but you want to know exactly how to play it. So today I'm going to be kind of going over Control, kind of explaining the thought process behind some of the cards, and then we'll hop into some games. So that being said, we have Snorlax here with that Gourmandize. Once during your turn, being able to draw up to 7 is a great consistency card early game to be able to get your board state set up and prevent yourself from dead drawing. We also have the other Snorlax here, along with the Miltank as well, as I just shown. We have the other Snorlax here with that Unfazed Fat and Thumping Snore. Thumping Snore is going to be used to knock out things like Archeopsis, just being able to chase those down, and pretty much you can sometimes put them in a spot where you can knock out both their Archeopsis, or if they only get one, you can knock out their only one, and then just sweep the game with something like a Yveltal's Cry Destruction over and over again. So it actually provides a pretty decent attack and also allows you to speed up the game once you completely run them out of energies. It kind of just prevents ties as well, which is really nice. We have something like Miltank as well, which is really good just to throw up against decks that aren't necessarily prepared for it, can buy that extra turn, and using Route is relatively okay. Here is the list that we're going to be running. This is going to be the 60 that Isaiah Williams used to a top 16 finish at the biggest regional of all time. So definitely an incredible accomplishment by them, being able to go 11-2-2. We have Starly here with Sky Circus. If you play Bird Keeper from your hand during a turn, ignore our energies in this Pokemon's attack cost. We know the Keen Eye for 2 is really good. Got 4 Yveltal, obviously with that Cry Destruction, going to be great versus decks like VMAX, great versus, most importantly, Lugia as well, being able to remove those energies. You got double Eldegoss to be able to use things like that Eldegoss loop to be able to loop over and over again, and just being able to find those supporters back is just really important in general. We have 1 Regieleki as well with that Electromagnetic Sonar. Being able to put a trainer card from a discard pile into your hand is really good. Target a boat you're never going to be able to use, as you can actually never use that. We got 2 Eiscue as well. It's going to be great versus decks like Lost Zone Box. Anything with basics, you're able to use something like Thorton to be able to go into this and use Block Face to be able to lock them out of the game. You have 1 Manaphy as well with that Yveltal to prevent damage done to the bench. Really good against decks that play Raikou, really important, or Radiant Greninja. Got 1 Radiant Greninja as well, just for consistency. 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball, 1 Lost Vacuum, 4 Quick Ball, 3 Scoop Up Net, 3 Galar Mine, plus a Lost City to be able to remove things off their side of the field. Throw them in the Lost Zone, really good, especially if they play 1-ofs or something like that. Just being able to get that in the Lost Zone is really important. And then 3 Galar Mine is just great to slow down. 2 Bird Keeper, 2 Boss's Orders, 1 Bruno as well. Just being able to shuffle draw is great. Colress is going to be your main supporter that you try and use early on. And then you got 1 Peonia, 2 Sidney, and 2 Thorton. Thorton's going to be great to surprise them out of nowhere. Either you can Thorton into things like Thumping Snore, Snorlax. You could even start attaching energy to Miltank, just because it's something that is pretty difficult to KO, and then you can just Thorton into something like the Block Face. So lots of plays that you can make actually with this strategy. It's just really good. Or you can go Eldegoss Cape of Toughness, then because it's pretty hard to like knock out. If it has Cape of Toughness, then you can go Thorton into that, into like Eiscue or something like that. So it's pretty cool. Cape of Toughness as well, 3 of, and then 3 double turbo, 4 capture, 4 twin energy, and the 4 wash as well. So here's the list as of right now, and yeah, let's hop into a game and kind of show off exactly how it works. It's really good and really disruptive. So if you enjoy Control, then this is going to be the deck for you. All right, let's get into it. All right, everyone, so hopping into our game, looks like we're going to be going up against Mew VMAX. Okay, so Mew, one of the most powerful decks in the format, definitely will be a pretty interesting match. So we'll see exactly how we're able to do. So I think what we can do here is just go Capture Energy, get ourselves down another Yveltal. I think just flooding the board with Yveltal is probably ideal here. Seems relatively good, just getting as many Yveltal down as we possibly can. We can go bench that as well. We don't ever need Eiscue in this matchup, so let's just go and toss that away too. Grabbing ourselves, I think we can get ourselves a second Snorlax or even a 3rd Yveltal here. I think we just want to get ourselves a Snorlax. That seems pretty good. We have we have Sidney as well, which is really important here, because we'll be able to Sidney them pretty early in the game, which is nice. The Cape can go onto Yveltal or Snorlax. It doesn't really matter exactly where it goes. I think it probably wants to go on the Yveltals because it makes it harder to Psychic Leap KO them, so that seems definitely fine. And then we can just Gourmandize, drawing up to 7 cards here, and that is way too many energies here. So drawing into a lot of energy here is definitely not the ideal scenario, but we'll see exactly what they're able to do here. So Here's VIP Pass getting themselves Genesect and Genesect. No Meloetta though, so it seems like this is not going to be the Mellow version. And for them, they're going to be looking for things like a Judge to be able to slow me down and kind of just attempt to take over the game that way. Even a Marnie would be really bad for us because all those energies that we want will go to the bottom of the deck. Which is not good. So, all right, let's draw for turn there. And oh my goodness, there's another energy. However, we can Sidney here. And the reason we want to Sidney is because if they're smart, they would never attach energy here. So we'll Sidney and see if we can get energy. And oh my goodness, we got so many. Okay, so you double turbo and there's the concession. Oh my God. All right, so that was a very, very quick game one, able to cheese that one. We're going to play some more, obviously. But yeah, Sidney is really, really good as you saw there. So let's get into the next one. Alright everyone, so getting into our next game here. First game, we were able to just completely dominate with the Sidney, being able to kind of steal that game really, really quickly. They're kind of surprised they didn't at least play it out a little bit longer, but yeah, no complaints there. And they get rid of the Snorlax there, so it looks like we're going to be going up against the Lost Box, which is actually a very, very favorable matchup for us as long as we're able to use our strategy efficiently, which is going to be attaching a wash energy to a Manaphy and then Thortoning it into Eiscue, putting everything back up into the hand, and then just being able to lone Eiscue them. So this is going to be kind of a game where we can show that off if I'm able to set up properly, which with this hand here, I think that's very, very likely. So there is the discard of that, and we'll simply just see the pass here. I think what we're going to do is just start off with a Colress's Experiment. And I think we're going to grab these three things. Yeah, it definitely seems like the correct cards here for us. We can go into Snorlax very, very quickly here, which seems great. Being able to Gourmandize. Even just throwing up a big bulky Pokemon that can actually be knocked out by Greninja is just very, very good at this moment. We can also Quick Ball away the Eiscue as well, because we're not going to need that just yet. And I guess we could just grab Manaphy and get it down as of right now, because if they escape up, we can always just go into Snorlax, which is fine. And at this point, we're just trying to find our nets just to be able to kind of take over the game here. So let's just go and put down the Manaphy. And then I think we can just Galar Mine and pass. I don't actually think there's anything else we need to do. And they're not getting up to 10 here anyway, so we're not actually at threat of them knocking this out. So I think we'll just pass here as of right now. And we actually do have the Thorton play set up in our hands. So next turn, we can just go Wash Energy onto the Manaphy and then just kind of take over that way. So all right, let's see exactly what they're able to do here. Here comes Colress. Again, I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, we're playing up against Rayquaza. Oh, okay. So the only thing they could do is actually Raikou us. So maybe we didn't need to... Actually, no. They can't even Raikou us. Never mind, because we're Manaphy, obviously. So, all right. There is the Rayquaza being discarded. And this is actually a hand where I can actually do this very, very quickly. This is a quick Thorton and lock them out of the game strategy here. So... we'll see if we're able to pull it off here. There's the Quick Ball, getting rid of that Rayquaza. Probably don't need it this game. You could maybe focus on something like Raikou, because although it doesn't take a knockout, it's still, you know, oh, they're playing Giratina. Oh God. Okay, so it's not just what? Oh no, so they can shred. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, so we actually can't lone Eiscue them. Okay, so this completely changes what we can do here. Dang it. Okay, so we can't lone Eiscue them. That is so depressing. Okay, so now our strategy completely changes here. We need to focus on a different route, because that Giratina, if it's used, is going to cause major issues. Hopefully they just discard it though, because they see the Eiscue in the discard, but I doubt that's gonna happen. So here comes Cram being thrown up here, and we'll just see that Spit Innocently doing 110 damage and not actually taking the knockout. So I guess now in these situations, I'm probably just going to attempt to like boss stall turn after turn. I think that's really the best that I can do in this spot. Let's go Boss's Orders, just bring up the Greninja. And then I think I'm just going to attach the Wash Energy to Manaphy still and pass. I don't think there's anything else I really need to do here. I think just forcing uncomfortable situations for them is what I'm going to be attempting to do here. So a Boss's Orders that up and see exactly where this leads us to. They're already on an Ordinary route, which is really good. And I think our goal now just becomes boss stall over and over again, and just kind of hoping that they can't get out of it. However, they should always be able to. But our hand is very, very weak as well. So this is not looking too great for us. We do have Wash Energy on Manaphy, so they can't actually ever stabilize that, so that's good. All right. We'll see. Alrighty, what do they plan to do? Yeah, there's the Capture Energy attachment. The question is, what does this actually want to get them here? Yeah, dang. So it would have been really nice. This game would actually just end like literally next turn if I could go lone Eiscue. However, we're not able to do that. So I need to figure out a different game plan here. So they're grabbing their Raikou, which doesn't do anything here. I guess it is just the most efficient attacker. So we'll see. So I'm gonna see if I can run them out of energy. Oh, okay, they got the fighting. Yeah, I wonder if we can like run them out of energies to where they can't shred, but I feel like that's pretty unlikely. So I think at this point we could just Sidney to burn the card. We can also just attach here as well. I don't hate doing that. We can just go Cry Destruction. Yeah, let's just Sidney because this card is a 2/1 tool special energy card in the stadium. So let's just see exactly what's in their hand. Okay, so they have Giratina. Oh my god, their hand is just completely locked. Okay, so let's just Cry Destruction, strip this off, and then I think I'm gonna start Gormandizing. I could even start Thumping Snoring as well, which I actually think I might end up doing if I'm able to. If they really aren't actually pressuring me, because their hand sucks. So the good thing about this is I'm forcing them to discard energy, which is just not good for them. There is the bench of the Giratina. Dang, so they already recognize that that's probably the attacker that they want to be using in this matchup, which it is manageable for us to be able to get rid of, but we're gonna have to figure that out. I think we're gonna have to load up a Thumping Snore and KO it, which is gonna be so difficult. So we'll see if we're able to do that. But yeah, no, Shred is definitely gonna be a nuisance as well. So we'll see. All right, there's the pass there. That's good. A second Wash Energy. I guess we can just go attach here and then retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I can simply just Gormandize up to 7 here. There's a Bird Keeper, not too bad there, along with a Capture Energy as well. So yeah, this will definitely allow us to... Whoa, they evolved! Actually, okay, that's fine, actually, because they can still attack through the Eiscue. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, I was like, wait, they can't shred now? But that's still, like, risky. I don't know if they want to do that. Oh, they got Temple, too. Yeah, they got a lot of tech cards in this deck. Dang, so this is like the ultimate teched out control list. Oh my gosh, that is so annoying. I was about to say, I was like, if they evolve, then they can hit through Eiscue anyway. So I was like, okay, never mind. Then what I was getting excited for was irrelevant. So, all right, there is Flower Selecting. Throwing away the Psychic there. They gotta be low on one of these energies in this deck, because there's no way they play Giratina and also like the Lost Zone engine, and like not be low on some energy. Because I guess they probably play multiple Psychics. Like that's pretty evident here. They put down Temple, which means I guess I can just go Galar Mine again. And attempt to slow them down here. They're throwing away more energies, which is like totally fine by me. Like I have no problem in them doing this. They're burning a net here. Typically in this situation, you might just want to attempt to attach and retreat because you want to save the net. But yeah, no, we'll see exactly what they're able to do. I think at this point, we're just going to go and attempt to boss's orders up that Raikou and just sit it there, or bring up the Giratina as well and just lock that there. Looks like they're going in with the Giratina here. That seems fine, along with the Energy Recycler as well being used. There's probably only one in the deck, and they're only getting back 3, so they're not incredibly efficient here. So here's that Mirage Gate going to be used, and I think at this point we can just go Galar Mine, grab ourselves another Snorlax, and then just continue to chug through the deck here. So they are actually going to attack here, which is really shocking that they're actually going to go through with this. But I'm not complaining. I think this is totally fine. So I think what I'm going to hope for them to do is just run solo on energies that they can't attack with the... So, okay, so this is basically what we're going to do is we're going to attempt to run them out of energies so they can't keep lost impacting over and over again. So they have to start attacking with these small things, which basically means I can just Eiscue them, because then this becomes completely irrelevant. So how much are they at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so what we can do here is promote the Yveltal. Let's do that. Miltank is very nice because it forces them to Requiem. So I think we can just do that. Let's just go bench Miltank, Bird Keeper into that. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, and I guess we could just Galar Mine again. I mean, if they play like 3 or 4 stadiums, it's like whatever. I don't think we can do anything about that. And then I think what we want to do is just grab a Gormandize here. We could even grab Thumping Snore as well, but I think this is also fine, just to set this up and then just pass it off to them, because now this forces Star Requiem. It forces them to Star Requiem, or what it does is it forces them to attach a bunch of energies onto this, which is also fine by me. It also would force them to move it too, which, like, if they go KO, then I can just go Bruno, Boss, Galar Mine again. So we're actually looking pretty okay in this situation here. This is definitely going to be close. They've expended a lot of resources here, but they can take knockout with Star Requiem. So that is something that they'll be able to do here. It's just kind of the question of whether or not they want to do it, because they're running so low on resources. And oh my goodness, they're Mirage Gating again. What are they going to attach to? One on active. Whoa, they're still attaching more and more. Okay, so yeah, they have to Requiem here. What? They impacted? No. What are you? Oh, maybe they're impacting. Oh, maybe they're impacting to try and get up to 10 here. But that just doesn't make sense. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, okay. So that's the only reason they did this. The only reason they did this was so they can get to 11. So now they can Requiem. Okay. That makes a little sense, I guess. So, I think what we want to do here is just route them, I guess, and I think so. Like, they go Requiem, and then we just go Thorton into another Miltank. Okay, so I think we just win the game. Okay, so what we're gonna do, everyone, is we're gonna go and route here. They're gonna knock us out, and then we're going to go Thorton into another Snorlax, or we're just gonna Thorton again and then route. I think that's the play. I guess I probably should have mentioned that Yveltal down, because I guess I would prefer to Thorton that one. Okay, so there's Requiem. That's fine. Let's go promote the Snorlax. Yeah, it definitely should have been that, but it's okay. Let's go and Thorton into the Miltank. Go into here. Attach Twin, and then I think we can just go route for the KO here, because yeah, if this thing just becomes useless, then we'll just be able to sweep them with Manaphy. If we can just KO this, then we can sweep them with Eiscue. We can go Thorton Eiscue. So we're close. It's just whether or not we can do that. How many energy are they down now? So let's see. So they're down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, there's like no way that they can. I mean, they'd have to retreat and cram, I guess, which is very possible. I mean, that's fine. But, like, what if we just start Snorlaxing the crams? All right, there's Boss. What are they going after? They're going after Manaphy? Okay, so that's smart of them to do that, because that's what can get Thorntoned. There's the Sableye as well. Oh, yeah, so they're going to attempt to Sableye us now, too. All right, that's not great. Not great. But the problem is, like, how do they move this thing if they don't have a switch here? Okay, yeah, they're just passing. Okay. So we have time now, which is what we need desperately. So let's go Colress. I think we grab all of these, because we can always Thorton again if we need to. I guess we probably actually no. I think we just grab Goss. Yeah, let's just grab Goss here. That seems fine. Then I guess we could just go attach and then retreat. That doesn't seem terrible. Or we could just leave this here. How many switch are they down? They're down 1 switch. They've got to play more, right? You would have to assume that they would play more. But I guess with this here, they can't. Pokemon attaches Pokemon faces Pokemon during your Pokemon under the water Pokemon this card is attached to. So, I guess I could just route again. I don't hate that. Because how many gate are they down? They're down 3. Yeah, like, they're never Greninja in here. So let's just go and, like, attach, retreats, and then just route again. I guess we can also just go Cape here, so they can't actually knock it out. Yeah, let's just go Cape here KO, and then we can just set up a Thorton KO. I think we're just gonna sweep them here. We might just sweep them with Miltank. That is ridiculous. Okay, so there's the first 2 prizes. If they can never get this Giratina back, which I don't think they can, we can just Thorton Eiscue and just sweep them that way too. So we have so many ways to win this game here. The only issue is that we don't have the energy, or we don't have the wash energy on Manaphy, which is something that I would have liked to do. Now, if I had another wash energy in hand, I would have always just Scoop Up Net there and just, you know, like, rebench that. That's the only one thing we don't have. They're promoting the Comfy as well. They threw away Switch. Okay, but they're just gonna net there, so it's fine. Are we just gonna throw up Sableye? Definitely Sableye. Yeah, definitely. Oh, they're putting up Cram. Okay, never mind. Maybe they just don't have the energies, which I guess would make sense too. All right, so now I'm just hunting down the final wash. Yeah. All right, let's see what they're able to do here. Oh, they do have Raihan. Wait, then why didn't they? Why are they cramming that? Wouldn't they always just want to Sableye? Questions for later. Maybe they plan to net this. I don't know. Okay, yeah, so there's that. I think I just go boss KO this. I mean, actually, then again, I probably don't even need to. Because I guess like the ping up, like Sableye, what do they do? They go KO. So I think I just would win if I hit the wash energy. Because I think I just go Thorton. And the game just ends. Potentially. Well, then again, So I could go boss's orders, KO this. And I don't exactly know how they recover. How many switch would they have? They have one switch. I guess we go Goss boss here. I guess that's okay. 20, 40, 60, 80. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's go Goss boss. This is the only way I can lose the game is this Sableye. So let's just remove this off the field. Yeah, this is the only thing that can actually screw me over. I'm fairly certain. So let's just do that. I can attach, I mean, so I can attach here. I could also attach that. Yeah, okay, yeah, and they're just gonna concede. Okay, so it looks like we were able to finish off the game. We weren't even able to use our Eiscue to be able to win, but it looks like we were able to steal that game there. Still, control is still really good. Just being annoying and pestering them is really useful in the standard format. So anyways, that's gonna do it for me today. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. This is SmartyGG, and I'll speak with you again soon. Peace out, everyone. Thanks you so much. If you're looking to improve your game, I do offer coaching on Manaphy. I'm currently ranked in the top 10 players in North America, and I know what it takes to reach that level. If you're interested in just finding out exactly what coaching is, I do offer a free consultation here where you can book it and we can kind of go over whether or not coaching is something for you. I do also offer training packages, which are just bundled sessions on top of the individual sessions as well. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a DM on any of my socials or post it in the comments and I'll make sure to get back to you. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video and I'll speak with you again soon. Peace out. If you are looking for more exclusive content, I do offer that on Patreon. I have articles spanning from 500 to 3,000 words. I also have exclusive videos catered towards improving as a player. I have all 3 tiers here that go over exactly what each one offers, including free coaching in the Ultra Ball tier. Thank you for all my Patreons for the continued support. I appreciate it. And if you have any questions, never hesitate to DM me. The link will be in the description for my Patreon. Thank you so much.